Hey y'all, hey, y'all know me, dropping in to spread a little tea. And you know how we do it, so let's get right into it. Shout out to No More Drama, SC Island, Eshay, Solid as a Rock, Mrs. Judy, Boots on the Ground, my girl Bless, my friend Miss J. Go support my girl channel, Love Thy Nature Beauty. And a special thanks to these ladies who sent super chats.
This person comes and storms up to my car. While I'm in the car, my driver door is still open. He comes in the car and he starts choking me. And I'm kicking, and he spit, and I'm kicking, and he...
Wait. Before we get into this, check this out. Y'all know more footage has been released about the kid, Jamel White, who was kidnapped from Milwaukee. We're going to get into this video and I'll be back with my commentary.
This new video 12 News obtained Monday shows the Jeep parked on the side of the street Friday night. It starts to move as Jamel is spotted riding his bike on the sidewalk, returning from a nearby park. The boy's aunt says her brother was driving the sedan, following alongside his young son. The camera catching the white Jeep turning around, then later blocking the end of their driveway. Two people got out of the Jeep simultaneously. One, who appears to be holding a gun, tried following the man into the house. The other chased the little boy down the driveway. Seconds later, the suspect comes back into frame with Jamel in his arms, putting him into the Jeep. Unsettled as family is seen running out of the home. The boy's father spotted slamming his arms on the trunk of his car.
Now, this is what his father posted. Hell yeah, I ran. I'm thinking they trying to rob me, not take my damn boy. Y'all slow. We both alive. And my baby tried to get away like I taught him. God had us the whole time. Obviously, I did right. My baby's safe. Okay, now, we're going to come back to that post. Y'all, when this first went down, I was thinking to myself, okay, first off, it was some young guys. I figured that because the one in the gray hoodie, when he jumped out, he pulled his pants up. Now, when this first happened, as I'm watching, I'm like, dang, he must owe them some money or something. And I thought that because if they wanted him unalived, he would be unalived. They would have got out blazing, right? I figure he owed him some money, and that, a dead man don't pay no bills. So I figured that's why they didn't shoot, because I was thinking they wanted to kidnap him or something. But y'all, when this new video footage came out, let me tell you, and it showed him running and leaving his son behind him, and the YN running after his son while his son running up the driveway, down the driveway, and this fool done ran in the house and closed the door. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? Wait a minute. Let me play this again. And I played it again. I slowed it down. I said, I am still in disbelief on what took place. Not only did this take place, but his response to it was ignorant as hell. Let me tell y'all something. God forbid if I'm ever in a situation like that, you got to take me and my baby. Like, you ain't getting my baby without a fight. This man, when they jumped out that car and he spotted them, he ran up them stairs and ran in the house. Y'all, to make matters worse, his son, when he's running down the driveway, he ended up running down the street because that's where they got him from. He didn't come out the house until they had pulled off. And I'm thinking about his poor child, like, the whole time, y'all, he had to witness his daddy running away from him, leaving him in the arms of criminals, somebody who's trying to harm them. Not only is he going to remember the back of his daddy when his daddy was running, y'all, he was screaming for his daddy for help. And that goddamn man was already in the house. Then, y'all see at the end, he tried to come out Like, and that's when he hit his hand on the car and was like, fuck. Then he come with this post, hell yeah, I ran. Thinking they trying to rob me, not take my damn baby. What? So you thinking they trying to rob you. Normally when people try to rob you, they get a weapon on them in order to stick you up to get what it is they want, right? So you mean to tell me you thought to yourself, self, I think they trying to rob me. So I am going to run and leave my son behind. That's what came to your mind? Then he proceeds to say, y'all slow. No, ninja, you slow. He say, we both alive and my baby tried to get away like I taught him. So you teaching him how to get away just in case y'all get robbed? What the fuck? What type of parenting is going on here? Then you say God had us the whole time. Obviously, I did right. My baby is safe. No, God had that baby. You left that child. You didn't know whether or not your child was going to be safe. Remember, you ran in the house and closed and locked the door behind you. When you came out, it was after they took your child and left. Y'all, please comment below and let me know what y'all think about this. This is crazy. Now check this out.
I thought my son was dead, man. Have you seen your son yet? No, I haven't.
Milwaukee police have released new details regarding the disappearance of 7-year-old Jamel White. Nearly 24 hours after his kidnapping, authorities safely found Jamel in a house at 2000 North 39th Street, and the Amber Alert was immediately lifted. The police arrested a 25-year-old man on the spot and also arrested 2 other suspects related to the case. One person is tentatively charged with resisting arrest and obstructing justice, while the other is tentatively charged with second-degree reckless endangerment of safety. Both are 27 years old. The authorities have confirmed that criminal charges have been filed against the 25-year-old man who is still in custody. Around 7 p.m. on Friday, 7-year-old Jamel was kidnapped at gunpoint by a masked man outside his residence near 61st Street and Hustis Street. The entire process was captured by the doorbell camera, and in the picture, Jamel was riding a bicycle on the left side of the screen when a white Jeep turned around and followed him. When the Jeep drove out of Jamal's camera range, his voice calling out for his father could be heard. After Jamal's family reported his disappearance, the nationwide Amber Alert was immediately activated, and the white Jeep in the doorbell video became the core target of the alert tracking. At present, the police have not released any details that led to his kidnapping and eventual discovery. The authorities stated that such a result is extremely rare, but no matter what, I'm glad he was safely found.
I'm sorry, y'all, but this got me all the way fucked up. You don't leave your child. Like, I don't care what type of danger you in or what type of danger is outside. Your instinct as a parent is to grab your child to protect your baby. You know how, like, if you in the car and you driving and you got a passenger and you have to put on brakes real hard. I know I used to always like take my hand and put it across the passenger. It was just an instinct for me to just, try to brace the passenger first. Y'all, he ran inside and left his son to fend for himself. And now we all watching the footage like, damn, did he really just run in the house and lock the door and just leave his son out there? Y'all know from the beginning I was saying something ain't adding up. And I think that this is just the beginning of a whole lot of stuff that's about to come out. Watch what I tell y'all. This is finna be so deep. This is finna go really, really deep, because if he owed those people money, he owed them a lot of money for them to want to kidnap his son. But like I told you, I think they was coming to take him. But since they couldn't get him, they snatched his baby. All I can say is either he was terrified of who took his son, or he has some type of ties to this. And I'm sure it's all going to come out. I know they had arrested his brother, and a lot of people on TikTok was saying that they arrested him in connection with the kidnapping. That is not why his brother was arrested. It was alleged he was arrested because he had a weapon in the area when they went to search for his nephew. But I didn't hear that full story, so I'm not even going to go too deep into that. But I will keep you updated as the story unfolds.
Diary. It's me again. Motherhood is beautiful, a beautiful experience, but it's also exhausting, not just physically, mentally, or emotionally. Some days I feel like I give so much of myself, there's barely anything left by the time I sit down. And today, I didn't feel like showing up for anything. Not for a brand, not for a post, not even for myself. But I had a commitment and I kept it. Not because I felt inspired, but because I made a promise to show up even on the hard days. Pushing through doesn't mean pretending to be okay. It just means choosing not to give up. So today, I did what I had to do. I showed up anyway. And honestly, that's enough for me right now. So to all the mothers who may be going through a rough time in motherhood, I just want to give you a bit of advice to keep going, keep pushing, keep fighting. Keep fighting until you get your dreams back. Keep fighting until you get your motivation back. It's coming. And also, fight in your prayer room, because only God can step in the ring and help you. And I hope to see you guys on the next episode. This is episode 2, Pushing Through.
So y'all see that Briana has started this new series, right? She talking about she gonna start opening up and sharing her inner thoughts. But y'all, she ain't opening up. She's logging in to AI. It's giving y'all no creativity, no effort. It's like, give me something to say without actually opening up with my own thoughts. You can tell it's not hers. That's not her verbiage. It's too polished. You can tell she's reading from something. And we've been following her for years. We know Briana's vocabulary. But the crazy part is she got her supporters in the comments really believing this mess is like coming from within her. Y'all are getting inspired by a robot, okay? You can do that on your own. Dear diary my ass. Hello, teleprompter. We all know that this is just another stunt Briana done pulled out her book of laziness. Briana is lazy. And y'all didn't get to hear the music, the piano she had playing in the background. I had to take that out. I said she done went on camera and smacked her little audio to the background to make it appear personal. Y'all, this is all for show. She don't live none of what she preach. She just trying to look the part. She's trying to look the part long enough to fool her supporters. But the ones who've been following her for years, we know who the real Briana is. We not fooled by this. Y'all are. And what's sad about it is she do have some supporters that really truly come to her for advice. I'm sure she does. And this is a dangerous game she playing because like she got women watching her, young women, mamas. She got folks that's really going through stuff. And they coming to her thinking they getting some real insight, thinking she done really been through this shit and came out better on the other side. And that's not what's happening. She just found a way to be more fake than what she already is. So now real women who are doing the work start feeling like they behind on their process, they progress. Like they broke and they like, dang, how's she healed already? How's she healed so fast? She's not. She just knows how to put it in AI. It's people out here who really trying to get through stuff that they done been through, who really need to heal. And the truth is, when you healing, that's a slow process. That's a process where when you alone, when you by yourself, it's loud because you breaking down. You crying for help. When you out in public, it's silent. It's quiet because you don't like people to see what it is you really going through. It ain't about no AI generated content. Like if you gonna come out here and you gonna be real with your people, be real with your people. But stop acting like you done been through the hurt and the pain and you done climbed the wall and you want to something bigger and something better, because the truth is you're not. You still with that same ninja that was abusing you. Do you remember this?
Like he said, you are a soldier in the army of the Lord. So why would you lay there and let life fight you and win? Look at you. Got A's and B's in college. Look at you graduating, girl. Look at you.
Got your associate's degree. Got your bachelor's degree. Girl, you got your master's degree. All by 23. What? Girl, and you had 3 kids? What? Girl, I didn't get to live and be in the moment.
I'm starting to think that Briana really do believe her own lies. She's said it so much that it's become her truth. Let's see if you remember who the real you are.
That's when I met the dark side of him. The dark side, which is the demon that he has. Me and my friends, we just not leaving the premiere. Of course, at the premiere, you know they have drinks. This person gets drinks. And one drink turned to another drink. And another drink turned to another drink. And another drink turned to another drink. And another drink turned to another drink. This is the first time I see the demon. So he blacks out. After we left, I guess that's when the drinks really kicked in, because he had to model too, so I don't think he was drinking while he was modeling, but after the fact, to celebrate what we had just walked the show. So we get in the car, I'm driving, we're going to a restaurant called, dang, I can't think of the name of it, freak, I forgot. But I never been there before. But it's like a grown-up restaurant in Atlanta, / like, game. They got games and then you can eat there, whatever. Kind of like a Dave & Buster's, but it's real grownish and it's in Atlanta. So we go there and he's drinking more. And I'm like, oh my God, this man. I'm like, just stop drinking. You don't need no more drinks. He's like, I'm grown and you ain't got to tell me shit, I'm grown. I'm like, okay, whatever. So the food was horrible. I did not like it. I did not like the games. I did not like the place at all. So as we are leaving, because I was ready to go, as we are leaving, it's a couple walking up. I guess because I'm ungrateful, right? Because I said I didn't like the food, I didn't like the games. I said to him, hey, you know, I would have rather went to Dave & Buster's. That would have been funner, or Chuck E. Cheese. The food would have been better. The food is better there. As the couple was walking up and me and him is walking past them, he like, you need to be lucky you got a grateful ass bitch. And I'm like, why would you do that? You don't even know if they know me or know you. Like, why would you say that to them? And he like, I don't give cuss words I cannot say. So we still walking. We get in the car, and I'm already feeling some type of way because I'm like, I know this person did not just call me no B. Mind you, I'm driving my car, so I'm like, I gotta hurry up, get this person out of my car and go home. We get in the car. He's still talking about how I'm ungrateful because I said I'd rather go to Dave & Buster's or Chuck E. Cheese, which I don't even understand how that's so ungrateful, because actually that option probably would have been cheaper. So we get in the car and he's still running his mouth, still being disrespectful. I turn on that song by damn, what's her name? But it's called Anyla. I turn on her song that's NAS, niggas ain't whatever. I turn that on, right? So I turn that on. And I turn it up loud because I'm pissed off. So now I'm just singing the song verse for verse. And I'm like, I just can't. Like, when he get out of here, I'm done. So we driving. Get to a gas station. These are the text messages that I posted. 28 pages of those text messages, okay? And there's more because I blocked him from my phone. And he messaged me from Text Plus numbers or whatever, however else, other apps and the numbers that he has, right? Okay, so we get in the car. As we drive in and I'm playing the song, he's getting upset because I'm singing the song loud, and he's like, yo, turn this shit down. I'm like, no, I'm not turning nothing down. I'm mad because you just disrespected me, and not only disrespect me again, but it's in front of people again. Okay, so then we get to like this gas station stop or whatever. I don't even make it all the way to the stop sign. I mean, to the red light before he comes, right? Before he even jumps out the car. So he jumps out the car and run across the street and goes to the gas station. At this point, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get you home safe, so that way if anything happens, you can't nobody blame me because you're drunk. You're not even in your right mind. So I get there. I pull over when he ran out the car, I ran across the street, ran to the gas station. I get out the car, and I'm like, I'm gonna just wait for you to get an Uber or whatever. He like, nah, you ain't gotta wait for me, da 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 da. He goes to the gas station. I'm in the gas station, like, come on, like, you don't want nobody seeing you like this. Like, to me, I'm a public figure. To him, he was doing Wu-Tang show, so I didn't know if people knew him like that. So I'm like, come on, let's just chill out and just wait for your Uber to come so I can make sure you get in the car safe. He like, you ain't gotta fucking worry about me, da 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 da. So I get in the car and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit in the car and wait for him. He says, ungrateful ass bitch, one more time, as I'm walking to my car. And I said, yo mama. As soon as I said, yo mama, this person comes and storms up to my car. While I'm in the car, my driver door is still open. He comes in the car and he starts choking me. And I'm kicking and he's spitting and I'm kicking and he talking all the type of cuss words that I cannot say. Like I said, Facebook is sensitive. So he's cussing me out, choking me, spitting. That's why I had scratches on my neck. Some people seen those photos, some people did not. All right, moving forward. The police walks up. It's a police officer who walks up who was getting gas. And he said, ma'am, are you okay? I said, yes, I'm just trying to go home. He said, what happened? I said, I'm just trying to go home. I'm just trying to go home. Mind you, my feet was dangling outside of the car. So he don't know what was really going on. He didn't get to see it. He was just walking up saying, ma'am, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just want to go home. At this point, this person is so erratic. He's going off on the officer too. So the officer like, okay, you can go home. I'm leaving at this point because I don't give a damn. Which is why you guys see those text messages that says, yo, bro, he locking me up. Lying. Person was never getting locked up. I don't even know why he did all those lies in those text messages saying he was getting locked up. Again, to manipulate me to come back and get him. I did not. I pursued to go home. Again, in those text messages, you also see where he says, I'm outside, and I'm like, why would you catch an Uber to come to my house? Mind you guys, we were just in Atlanta. His car is at home. He did not have to come to my house. So I'm like, why would you Uber to my house instead of Ubering home? In those text messages, you guys see that as well. So I'm saying, like, just go home, just go home. He's like, no, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me. So I'm like, no, I'm like, I can talk to you through text. I'm scared of you at this point. I don't know what you're gonna do next. Like, I don't want to talk no more. So he's still at the door, still ringing the doorbell, still talking about come talk. As you guys can see, I'm still just talking in those text messages for the ones who saw it in my story. I just kept talking through the text messages. He kept on saying, please, I'm sorry, I love you, da da da. And for me, when he started explaining why he loved me and all of that, I started to feel like, okay, well, maybe he really do love me, and maybe this is a mistake. And I only see this side of him when he's drinking. I don't see this side of him when he's not drinking.
I want to do this and do that, and God be like, no, pause. Patience, my darling. I don't want you to have that right now. I don't want you to be in that place right now. I don't want you to be in that position right now. I don't want you to be in that environment right now. This is where I want you to be. This is where I want you to be. And it's not that I want you to be isolated, but I need you to hear me. I need you to give me your undivided attention. I need to remove all those distractions in your life so you can give me your undivided attention. Because right now you got too many distractions. You're in the wrong environments. You're in the wrong crowds. You're around the wrong people. And I need you to come back to me.
Straight up fraud, liar. All I'm saying is, if you gonna teach your supporters and your followers how to get through healing, how to get through bad moments, how to work through things in a difficult relationship, start with honesty. Start with, yes, I did choose to stay with an abuser. Start with, yes, this man did spit in my face. He has put his hands on my son. And I still chose to stay with him through all the women he cheated on me with. Yes, I still chose to have children with him and stay with him. That's my truth. Start with that. Start with honesty. And end it with, and I still stayed. That's why I say you full of shit. Well, guys, that's all the commentary I have for now. As always, thanks for watching. I will talk to you shortly. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you can be alerted every time I upload a video. Don't forget to support your Black-owned businesses. Visit ours in the link below.